Yeah, man. Hello and welcome to Degenerate Boomer.
Yes, welcome back to Degenerate Boomer, Sheri
Oh, yeah.
Supreme, Cindy
Here we
Arena.
are. Here we are. Here we are. Sheri is yelling at the train, driving
Fuck that
past.
train. We're trying to have a podcast here.
Yeah, there's no time for that malarkey. Uh,
Exactly.
you know, we had a guest and then we didn't, and then we did. And then I'm like, forget it. This is a co-host catch up. Like, that's it. No more of
Let's
this
do it.
baloney. So,
Mhm.
but yeah, it's a perfect time too, because we are going to Pensacola next week.
Queer Comedy Festival,
Yep.
Pensacola.
Yep.
Go,
Yep.
Florida.
We have an Airbnb with all New York comics. A boom.
Hell yeah, Marcy, you, me, we are out here.
And yeah, the house all right. So oh my God. Thank God I check, because the Airbnb is under a different email. Okay. I never check that email because it's so old, right?
Okay, right.
I finally, for some reason, I'm checking the email and I'm like, what the hell is this? I'm like, oh my God, they canceled. Like, the girl sold the house for the first Airbnb we were in. Remember? You didn't even know my drama.
I didn't know that.
No, I'm freaking out. Okay. I'm freaking out because I get this email and she's like, hey, Cindy, it's Brittany. I'm sorry, but me and my partner have to sell the house.
Okay.
So your Airbnb there's no Airbnb for you in May.
Holy shit.
So I'm like, holy shit, she canceled, right? I'm like, oh my God. What if I can't find something? Now I'm freaking out. So I'm like, Airbnb, I'm like, I got to find another place. And of course, she probably emailed me a month ago, but I don't check that email. So I found one, and I think it's just a little bit more, but it's in kind of the same area. We have our own like house again, right? But I was going to get that loft. I sent you pictures of this amazing loft, and I'm like, number one, that's way too bougie for us. No,
yeah, I just need a couch.
But it doesn't have a yard. Like, we want a yard.
Yeah, we're gonna have a party.
Right. Marcy wanted the yard. We want to smoke. You smoke cigarettes too. You know what I mean? You don't want to be going up and down an elevator from this loft outside to go smoke or whatever.
Oh, okay.
No.
Well.
So it is what it is. We got a new one. Thank God I found it. And I even checked last week to make sure that they didn't cancel this one. But yeah, it's a nice, like, it's still like we still bougie, bitch. Okay. We are still bougie.
Yeah, bad and bougie and boozy.
Yeah. Bougie and busy. So yeah, we got a pretty nice cottage. And today you mentioned that some of the comics got the hotel with the pool. So we'll be shuffling our ass over there.
Hell yeah. Drew was telling me that people hang out at the beach, and they also hang out at the pool when they don't want to go to the beach.
Yeah, so the beach is a long haul. That's the problem.
That's probably why.
The beach in Pensacola we're not staying on the beach. Like, we are staying like over the bridge. We're in the town, I guess. It's like a little. Yeah. And everybody I talked to that had been to this festival before was like, don't stay at the beach, because all the action for our shows is in the town. So we only have one show at the beach that Saturday night.
All right.
So I'm like, yeah, that's fine. So we'll just, you know what, we'll find one. If not, we'll just run the sprinkler at our house.
Yeah. I'm down just to see the beach one time, because of
course we're going, because you have a show on the beach Saturday. So Sheri's show is on Pensacola Beach Saturday night. Sheri has a show. I'm off, but I'll be down there hanging with my girl.
Hell yeah.
We're recording the podcast live Friday night. And then Sunday night is the big Queer of the Year, and I'm up against Marcy again.
Oh, head to head.
I'm like, how many Queer of the Years do I have to do with Marcy Smiles, that bitch, and me just going for each other? But yeah, Marcy's great. Actually, we're going to try to get her to do the live podcast, and we've got a couple of the New York comics. We're going to do the live podcast, just have a little fun. We're currently working on dates for our live podcast, and hopefully it's going to be in Brooklyn, or it is in
August.
In August.
Brooklyn in August, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So we're looking at probably Secret Pour, I'm thinking.
Probably Secret Pour, or if Brad can get us Easy Lover again. That's another good one.
Yeah. So definitely we will be doing a live podcast in August. It's going to be a huge 80s party. Like the one in August, we're going to be going all out.
Oh yeah.
So the one in Florida, I wanted to do something big, but man, when you're flying, it's just so much
It's gonna
stuff
be
to bring.
hectic. Yeah, it's gonna
Yeah.
be
So
hectic.
I'm like, I'm not going to bring all that.
I don't
But
blame you.
so yeah, it's going to be a good time. So let's see. Oh man, do we got a lot of co-hosts catching up to do? Things in my life have changed drastically in the
I
last
can tell because you
five
ain't
weeks.
putting out as much content. When you were
I'm
working at the
busy,
shop, you
right?
were putting
So
out so much content. Like
yeah.
it was like every other
All right.
day, it
So
was like
so here
clips
here
and this and
yeah.
that. And I'm
Yeah.
like, what's going on with Cindy?
All right. So
Oh,
here's where we're at.
he's hustling, baby. That's what it
Made a
is.
mistake. All right. Of course. So here's the problem.
Made a mistake. You
I,
said
I
that all
quit.
quiet too.
I did. I made a mistake. I quit my
Yeah,
day job,
you
right? My
did.
full-time day job. And I was
Yeah.
like, you know what?
Do you want to talk about why, or you just want
Right.
to let
My
that go?
mistake I made was not really quitting the day job. I mean, I worked on my feet and it's right now, it's probably about 120 in the kitchen. And I couldn't face
Ooh.
another year. It's been 20 years. I just couldn't do it.
I don't blame you.
And with comedy, it's just been too hard because I'm on the road now more. And I
You
just,
are.
you know, I need a way to make money on my days that I'm not doing comedy because, comedy, we don't make no money.
Right.
It's an expensive hobby right now. So
True story.
now I quit. Now I'm driving Uber and Lyft, which is fine. I drove for them many years ago. I worked for Lyft and actually lobbied in Albany to get it rideshare to New York. And I was
Wow.
one of the first drivers here. So I drove, for a while, like 8, 9 years ago, but it was always just a part-time gig. And I've got a problem. I'm a workaholic. Okay. It's a
You
problem.
are.
Admit it, right?
Yeah, you
And
are.
getting a job where you can now make your own money as much as you want when you want to work for someone who's a workaholic is a bad thing because
Yeah,
now
because you ain't
all
stopping.
I
You an
fucking
addict.
do. I work until Uber says, bitch, you got to go to bed. Yeah.
Legally,
Yeah.
we cannot let you work. It's like,
Right.
child
So
labor
then I
laws.
say, well, F you, man. And then I jump on Lyft
Right, because they
until
don't
they
know.
kick me off.
Yeah, you're a
So I
fucking
went from,
animal.
yeah. So now I am like hustling, right? Driving. And I'm like, because I'm making 3 times what I used to make in a part-time job. But it's
And
just
you're sitting down. You're not
right.
on your
I'm sitting
feet.
down so I can just go all night. But I've also have been doing a lot of comedy out of town, traveling in between.
I
So
mean, I see that.
right.
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to do is like make up that money for the time I'm going to miss. Plus, I'm in with you in New York City like almost the whole month of June. So I'm
I
not making
know.
no money
Yeah.
while I'm down there. You know what I mean? I
Drive in
mean,
Long Island.
yeah. Well, no, I can't.
Uh,
Do you think I
why?
can? It's part of New York State. Wait, you're right.
Yeah, go to Long Island.
Because
That's
I
what
know
when
in the
I did it.
city I have to. Oh,
I
in
did
the,
it for the pandemic a lot. I went and I drove because I didn't do it in the city. It was too much for me. So I did it in Long Island.
oh, that's right. Because in the city you have to have a taxi license.
Yeah, I did it in Long Island and Connecticut as well, I think. I did
Oh
a little bit
shoot,
in
I didn't even
Connecticut.
think about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I know I probably could do that a little bit too, but it's been crazy right now that I'm driving.
Do
But
you like it? I feel like
I-
you like it because you talk to the
oh yeah,
passengers,
I mean,
right?
they love me.
Like
I'm
that one
not gonna
story
lie,
with the
like
guy.
right. But I've got like so many stories, but everybody's like, oh, Cindy, you should be, getting so much funny content for your stand up. But here's the thing.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of the people taking rideshare right now are just people that can't afford a car. So they don't have any money.
No, of
So
course not.
I'm driving a lot of people who are nurses, working in the city. They're CAs, they're working doubles, they're
Hmm.
single mothers with a lot of kids. It's and the stories are inspirational, but also very heartbreaking.
Yeah,
You know
it's like
what I mean?
trauma dumping. There's nothing, you got to turn that into
Well,
somehow
but they're
funny.
all, and everybody's just amazing. They really don't dump their trauma. But while I'm listening to them, I'm thinking, like, God damn, people just don't understand how lucky they are.
No, it's true. Some people are very privileged and don't understand
Very
how
privileged.
hard you got to work. Yeah.
Yep. And a lot of drivers won't go into this where I go to pick up people.
I know you
What I
told me because of
mean?
all
Yeah.
the theft and crime and shit,
Yeah,
and
they
you're
won't
just
go
out
in there,
here.
right? And I understand, right? I took a
Yeah.
ride. I pulled up and someone got shot at the bodega, like right there where I dropped
Oh,
the passenger.
oh
And
my God.
yeah, and I'm just like, drive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's true. Bullets don't have a name.
They don't.
No. And you're in the
No.
wrong place at the wrong time. So that's the only
Yeah.
thing that worries me, honestly, because every passenger I have is amazing.
I
Okay.
believe it.
Like I will pull up to the scariest, most darkest dead end street, and I know I'm crazy. I keep my door locked, and I'm like, man, is this the night I get murdered? And this person will come out, they'll get in my car, and they're amazing. They're amazing people.
Right. They're not
Just people
murderers.
trying to work, just people trying to get by. They're not
Yeah.
living, you know what I mean? They're not,
No, yeah.
they're not living in the greatest areas, but they're amazing people. So, I've been lucky, I guess you could say. It's starting to get hot here, and Rochester is very, very, there's a lot of crime, a lot of shootings.
Of
People
course,
murdered
yeah.
every night here. And for our
Yeah.
for our population, it's one like number one.
It's a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. And I did just share a TikTok video where they broke down all about Rochester crime. And it wasn't even someone from Rochester. It was just an account that posts statistics.
Oh my God.
Everybody in Rochester is like, dude, did you see that TikTok video? Like it's gone viral all through Rochester, and it's crazy how bad it is here.
That's
So people are like,
nuts.
oh, New York City is so dangerous. No, there's millions of people.
No, I know. New
Right.
York City is soft compared to some of these other spots,
These
man.
small
I'm telling
towns
you. Yeah,
where
for
we only
sure.
have this many people, but yet there's like 10 people getting shot a night.
Right. That's a
Just a
problem.
3-block radius. Come on.
Yeah, that's nah. Is
Right.
it gangs or is it just
Yeah, it's a lot of
like a
like
gang war, right?
I
Yeah.
think yeah. Oh yeah. There's a
Yeah.
lot of like they retaliate against each other type thing.
Mm-hmm.
And but for me driving, I mean, some drivers have bullets in their car. Bullet holes.
Absolutely.
Because
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
you can't help where you're at.
No, you just get a ding and you're like, oh, that's a bullet.
Right. Oh, was that a stone? No.
Yeah. A little pebble on the windshield. Nah,
Yeah.
bro, that's a
No.
bullet hole.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So
thank
yeah,
you.
but that's what I've been working, and I know I need to get once I feel like I financially have caught up because
Oh, yeah, of
we're going
course.
away to Florida.
Yeah.
I'm in New York City a whole bunch in June.
You're on the road all the
I'm
time
on the road
now.
now doing, you know what I mean? So I'm like, only times I can make money is here. And right now, Rochester for driving has been lit because we have the PGA golf tournament. We
Man.
have this huge lilac festival, and all of our huge colleges are graduating. So it's constantly surging. So right now is like when you need to jump in and make that money on
Yeah, make that money.
Uber, right. But so yeah, that's what's been going on with me. But yeah, so I get some terribly heartbreaking stories, but then I get like the most amusing stories where people think like I'm their therapist, right? But they're not asking me like they're just like, I like your light. I feel like I can talk to you.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what's
You are like that. You are like that.
yeah, everybody's like,
You
I
are.
like your light.
Yeah.
Like you didn't,
Your energy, your vibe.
yeah, right. So this
Yeah.
one lady I drove the other night, she's like, I like your light. I like you, man. I feel like I can talk to you. Can I run this by you? I'm like, all right, sure. No, and I'm thinking,
Run it up.
usually it's something, that's not a big deal, right? She's like, I'm messaging this man right now, right? That I've been sleeping with, and he just told me my pussy stank.
No. No. She got
She's
the
in
dang
the middle
stank.
of texting him, and she was having a complete meltdown at that moment and had to talk to me about her pussy stank.
Wow. She got that pH balance
But
off.
what am I supposed to say?
It was, you know what I mean? Did you tell her? Maybe she got a douche, man. She got to get that summer's
nah,
Eve.
nah. I said your pussy fine. Ignore him. It's his dick. I didn't know. I didn't want because
maybe his dick stinky.
we were on the road to bashing him. Okay, I was not going to tell her anything different than this man is a piece of shit.
Absolutely.
Okay, that's how I was going to roll with this woman in my backseat who was angry now.
I believe it.
She started out fine on the ride till her phone started dinging. Then she started to get angry.
Getting hype.
She was getting hyped.
He's getting
And then
married.
he started telling her, why won't you suck my dick? She said, "Now you
Oh,
think I need to suck his dick?"
no.
I said, "No."
No, he just told her she got
Yeah.
garbage truck juice pussy, man.
Yeah.
You know, she got that garbage truck pussy, and I bet you she doesn't even have it. He's just saying it to make her mad.
Thank you.
I
That's what
bet you,
I
I
said.
bet you
I
there's
mean, I
so
wasn't
much
gonna offer
now.
right. I wasn't gonna offer up a sniff test.
A little scratch and
I
sniff.
mean, I know I'm a good Uber driver, but I'm not sniffing to pee.
Right, right, right,
All right.
right.
I'm not sniffing the wow wow. I don't know.
What if it's just through the jeans a little bit? You know, like
No, I'm
just
not
like
doing it.
through the
I w-
jeans, you know. Just a little, you know, a little. I don't smell nothing. Because if it's that bad, you could definitely smell it through the
but
jeans. Like
you
how
know,
dogs smell, like when a dog smells you, and they're all up in that shit. You know, it's fucking,
you
you
know.
know.
I mean, I'm a wonderful friend.
Yeah,
I'm
you ain't
a
going that far
wonderful
though.
Uber driver, but I am not going to smell your cheech to
Nah.
make sure this dude is not is lying. Okay,
No, he's
we're just
definitely
going straight
lying.
to this dude is lying.
Yeah, he's making her
Right. That's it.
mad.
That's it.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So she was fine. She left the vehicle. Everything was good. I calmed her down. I said, "Go on in the house." I go smoke a fatty.
Right.
Over it. She's like, "I know I wash my stuff." I said, "No, I'm sure you do."
I'm sure you do, baby girl. I'm
Right.
sure you do.
I'm sure you do, but I'm not doing no. Could you imagine though? I mean, this is how sick my mind was going. Could you imagine if she was like,
Yeah.
"Who want to test this?"
Right. The next step, that would have been that. The next one, she was like, "Girl, when we pull over and you drop me off, just when I get out the car, just stand right by there. And when I get out, just kind of, you know what I mean? Get a little down and dirty. I'll give you extra tip or something, you know."
Oh
I
my
think I would
God.
do it for a tip.
You would.
Maybe.
You would
Yeah, I would.
sniff over the
But over the
jeans.
gene, yeah, yeah, yeah. I
You
wouldn't want to
would.
go in there. Yeah, I
No,
would
you're
just,
not going
yeah,
in.
like a dog. Like when a dog can
Yeah.
smell,
Like
yeah,
right in the
just a
butt.
little, exactly. Like, yeah, just
Yeah.
a little sniffer,
Yeah. Yeah. You
So
you'd have been, and if it stank, you would have lied too.
I
Don't
would
even.
have lied. I would have lied.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have definitely lied and be like, "Nah, girl, it smells like
This
Gucci
smells like a
perfume,
rose.
baby."
That
Yeah,
smells like a rose.
yeah, very floral presence.
Oh my God. So
You
I'm out
know?
there on Uber, right? I'm extra too. I'm doing extra. Yesterday, I had got a few flowers from some people for Mother's Day, and I was
Oh
just
my
handing them flowers
God.
out. No, no, not the people from my family. And I'm like, what am I going to do with all these damn flowers? So I was just handing them out to the mothers while I was driving, making
You're
them
so
Mother's Day.
nice.
Yeah. Yeah, it was great. I mean, I'm just like anything I can do to make, just to brighten up someone's day.
Happy
And
Mother's Day. I
yeah,
know I
thank
texted
you.
you.
Yeah.
I saw you with your mom. You had on like
Yeah.
hats. You had on
Yeah.
like Kentucky Derby hats.
Oh yeah, I posted that picture from it.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
She's really pretty.
Hmm.
She's a really pretty woman.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's so driving with the Uber, I mean, oh man, it's just been so crazy because I'm so empathetic. Like sometimes like these people's stories will keep me up at night.
No, you can't do that. You can't take it home with you.
I know it's bad. And
No,
and
you
and,
can't
and
take it home with
even like
you.
they offer them because I'm in there. So how you doing? What do and I want
Right.
to hear it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm here,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
So I dropped this girl off, right? She's got four little kids. I
With
mean,
her?
with her, right? I'm talking little, right? Like
Oh,
maybe 7 and under, okay?
oh,
She was a
damn.
young girl herself. And she just looked
Baby.
tired. She just looked
I bet.
spent. And she had just had all them kids at the festival, you know what I mean? And she's like Ubering around. So we get to where she needs to be dropped off. And she goes, no, you got to turn here. And I'm like, that's a hotel. We pull up.
Mm,
I go, what's this? She goes, oh, this is where I'm living.
yeah.
Wait, you
Yeah.
living in a hotel with 4 babies? And she
Mm-hmm.
look on her face like almost like like not embarrassed, but like, oh no, don't tell nobody.
Yeah.
You know what I
Maybe
mean?
she's on the run
Like
from a bad relationship or
whatever, CPS.
yeah,
I don't know what it was, but
yeah,
it's just
yeah.
like, and I didn't have any cash on me. Otherwise, I would have given her every fucking red cent I had because
No, you can't do that. You got to
I
keep your
know.
money in your pocket.
Oh man, but I felt
No.
like I know I can't sleep, right? I felt like I had to do something. So when I got home, I lied to Uber and said I took her the wrong way and I wanted her to be fully refunded.
No, you did not.
Yeah, for the ride.
Wow, you
Okay.
are an angel.
Well, I mean, it was $20, big deal.
Yeah, but $20 to her is
It's a
five
big deal
dollars each
for
for them
her.
kids. Yeah.
Right. It ain't
That's
nothing for me.
$5 meal for
But
them.
I
Easy
couldn't
for
think of
them.
what else I could do. And I knew if I went back to that hotel, I don't know, I would have just been like giving her like the keys to my fucking house. I don't
No,
know.
don't do that.
No, I know.
Don't do that.
But I felt bad. She just looked so tired. Like, I don't know. It was just like it hit me. And I'm thinking, like, these babies are. And then, you know what she said to me when I said, "You're staying in a hotel with 4 babies?" She goes, "It's
Hmm.
okay. Don't worry. I got us 2 rooms."
Sometimes you get vouchers from like homeless shelters
Oh,
if they're
Danielle.
full,
Yeah. No, no. I heard
and
that
you can
she's
get like a
probably.
voucher.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sure social service is
Hmm.
paying for her room. But the
Yeah.
point is, she just got evicted and she's staying in a hotel with 4 little kids. And the little kids were all dressed so nice. They were so clean. Like, you could tell
Oh,
she really tried. You know what I mean? And she had
yeah.
bags under her
Ugh,
eyes and she couldn't have not even have been 30.
that poor baby. She's a baby raising babies,
Yeah.
you
Trying to
know?
do it, living in a hotel room. It was sad.
That is,
So
yeah.
the bottom line is, you know, be thankful for everything.
Yeah.
People don't understand. It just makes me so angry when people are so judgmental and, but nobody knows what it's like to struggle like that. And they can,
No,
well, she should have kept her legs closed. She shouldn't have had all those babies. Well, you know what? It's too late. Now she got those babies.
no,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? And a lot of these, no, these people are like anti-abortion. Well,
But they
now,
don't want abortions either. But then when
right.
you have 4 kids and with a voucher in a hotel, they're talking shit too. You can't
Thank you.
win. So it's like, shut the fuck up, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shut your mouth.
So those are my depressing things.
No, listen, listen. Sometimes I need to hear stuff like this because I cry in the car listening to Fleetwood Mac or Peter Gabriel
Yeah.
sometimes, you
You
know?
can't be doing Uber because it'll just kill you. Don't be
You're
doing
right.
Uber up here in Rochester because that shit would
Nah,
just
bro.
destroy you, man.
No, no, no. But
You
I'm
know?
crying over dumb shit, Cindy, like dumb, stupid shit, you know? I don't
Yeah,
have
but
four
that means,
babies in a
but when the
motel,
strong
you
stuff comes,
know?
it's going to hit you worse.
That's probably true.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
that's probably
This is
true.
not a
Yeah.
job for an empath, man. I am so empathetic.
No, my wife
And
is like that. Oh, I
oh,
can't. Mm-mm.
I know. I wish it was
No.
harder. As I get older, it's worse.
Yeah.
Not as
And you're a
hard.
mom and like, yeah, you do have that energy where it's like my wife. She goes to a party and for some reason she'll be in the corner for an hour or two just talking to some lady who's like really, really depressed, you know? Like really, really sad. Like
Yeah.
she gets them every fucking time at the bar, wherever we go. She's on them. I walk up in the conversation and the girl will be like, yeah, so she broke up with me. I found her cheating. And like the girls start crying, and I'm like, all right, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Let's take a fucking shot.
At least your wife is being entertained while you're out being rowdy.
Exactly. I'm not
Wife
listening to
is over
that
there, some
shit.
girl crying on her shoulder, and you're over there doing shots.
Yeah.
You're like,
Yeah.
shots. She's busy.
Shot, shot,
Shots,
shot.
shots.
She's over there having an Oprah session. I'm
Yeah,
good, man.
I'm good. Your poor wife is
No,
like, I'm spent, bitch. We going home.
right. It's true. I feel so bad for her sometimes because she
But they
can't even get
find
out
me.
of it.
I am
They
like
find
that.
you. No, it's
They
true. They
find
find
me.
you. They find you.
Yeah.
I feel like that with you too. Right away when I met you, I felt like I've told you some stuff that I haven't told anyone. And I've lived in New
Yeah.
York 20 years, and friends that I've had for 20 years don't even know some of the shit that I've told you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you are like that. You are
Right.
very much like that.
Yeah.
So
No, I
it's a blessing and a curse, I feel like, you
right. But
know.
also, I think that's a lot of why I struggle on stage with a lot of my self-deprecating jokes. I feel like the minute I get on stage and I start to, and this is not like I'm trying to toot my own horn, but I think
Oh,
people
I know.
automatically they just like me. And they
Yeah.
like me so much that they don't want to laugh at any of my self-deprecation because they feel bad.
Yeah, like don't make fun of
But it's a
yourself.
joke. It's a
I
good joke
know.
too.
I know it's a good joke. They are good jokes.
But
It's hit or miss with some audiences. When I
yeah,
self-deprecate, some people I think it's fucking hilarious, and then other people are like, "Oh, why she's like that's rude. Like she shouldn't call herself a dyke, or that
yeah,
she looks like a boy or whatever." I'm like,
right.
"No,
Because
that's
they like
funny.
you.
Like that's so
I know.
funny."
but
But these
we're
fucking
they
ugh.
tell immediately, and it's a compliment that they like us immediately. We
Well,
feel like
what am I supposed to joke
family.
about then?
Well,
Like
I what I've learned is
the news, like
I no, 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 I push on, but I gotta let them know I'm okay. during
Yeah.
my
See, I need to do that
self-deprecation.
too. I need to do that. I
Okay.
need to learn to do that.
So
Okay.
when you see me on stage, I'll point someone out and I'm like, I've had therapy. Don't give me that look. I'm okay. And the whole audience
See,
will start to laugh.
that's smart. Okay. Don't worry. I'm okay. I know it's a comedy show. Wah, wah, but I'm okay.
Right. Like, oh,
I'm in therapy.
right. I've had therapy. And then I'm like, kind of, you know what I mean? I
Right,
do.
right, right, right.
And, and then I'll notice them warming up more and starting to laugh more. But,
Okay. Yeah.
yeah, that's so, but I mean, it's a good problem to have because when I get off stage, people just come up and hug me like they've known me my whole life. It's very weird, but
That's how it was when I met you too. That very
I'm
first
very
night that I
glad
met
they
you.
feel comfortable and I'm that likable, you know?
Of course you are.
Right.
Yeah, I'm really glad that we met
Right.
because I
But,
needed someone like you.
yeah, but doing comedy, I had two people recognize me so far in the Uber. They saw me on,
Oh,
so that was cool.
that's a cool feeling, right?
Yeah, they're like, "Oh my
When
God,
I
you're a
saw you on.
comedian! I
Yeah,
seen you
yeah.
open." One girl's like, "I just saw you open for Heather Shaw."
Oh, that's
Which
awesome.
shout out to Heather Shaw. Anybody out there, follow her on TikTok. She is a TikTok famous, but
She's really funny.
was a stand up before she went TikTok viral. Okay, so
Right, right.
her comedy's killer. Like I was
Yeah,
blown away how
100%.
funny.
I've watched some of her stuff. She's funny.
Right,
Usually
but
the other way around when you
yes,
become TikTok
right,
words,
yeah,
TikTok famous first, and then you try to do stand up, you suck. But if
and
you're a
that's what
stand up first and then you become viral on TikTok, you're a killer. You
yeah.
know? Yeah.
Yep. So that's what a lot of
From what
people
I've
thought.
seen.
Yeah,
So
that's what a
yeah.
lot of people thought, and they were pleasantly surprised
Oh
when
yeah,
they
she's
saw
funny
how
as shit.
amazing she is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
hilarious.
So I'm very grateful for the opportunity she gave me because a lot of people are recognizing me from that. We did Syracuse. We had two sold out shows in Rochester. So that was a really it was a good time. And Emma's coming Friday. Emma Willman, shout out. She will be in
We love
Carlson all
Emma.
weekend,
Yeah.
picking her up from the airport Friday, and then she'll start her 4 show run at the Carlson. So that's
Hell
gonna
yeah.
be a great time.
Yes, I got her for June 19th, Grizzly Pear.
Yeah.
I text messaged her because I met her at Tiny Cupboard one time,
Mm-hmm.
and I DM'd her once and she couldn't do a show, and then I DM'd her this time. She gave me her number, so I
Mm-hmm.
texted her, and I was like, she's not gonna fucking text me back. Like
Yeah.
she's so comedy famous, like she's
No,
not gonna
no.
remember who I am, but she knows me also through you,
Yeah.
and it's like you kind of vetted for me almost, you know. But I
Right,
didn't
right,
mention your
right.
name, but then she said, you know, Cindy, and I'm like, yes,
Yeah.
I'd love to do the show. I'll come to do 10,
Right.
15 minutes. I went back and told the boys, the ones
Yeah.
who are producing it, and they were like, holy shit, like that's awesome that you
Yeah.
got
No,
her, like
Emma's
whatever.
amazing. Emma, is
She's
is
so sweet.
yeah. So in comedy, there's givers and there's takers. You know what I mean? And Emma
Yep.
is one of the biggest givers in
Okay.
comedy I have
Yeah,
met.
she's definitely not a
Seriously.
dick. She's not one of those
No.
dickheads. Yeah,
She
no.
will go the extra mile if she can for you. She's a wonderful person. After her shows, she comes out and talks to the audience. She goes up, and I mean, she's just, she's a great person. She's a great comic.
Yeah.
And I really, I hope Emma, I see big things in the acting world for Emma. I do.
Oh,
I
for
think
sure.
she's got something that, she did like her personality and everything. There's going to be the perfect role for her
Oh yeah, she's so
to do.
quirky and like
Definitely.
on
Yeah.
like burr, 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 you know, like
Yeah, I
she's just so
definitely see
funny.
like that
Yeah.
part of her like blowing
Hmm.
up in movies or on a big
Oh
sitcom
yeah.
or
Yeah,
yeah.
for sure. Yeah,
Hmm.
she's hilarious.
Yeah,
Hell
she's a
yeah.
good person. So yeah, so you've been doing a lot of comedy. I see that.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of shows, Broadway
Hmm.
Comedy Club, Greenwich Comedy Club, Tiny Cupboard, Secret Poor. I'm just excited about Florida, to be honest with you, because I feel like Florida, when we go to this comedy festival, Florida is like a state where it's like everything that's wrong with me in one state. You know, like I'm gonna have so much fucking
We're going to
fun.
be in Pensacola, and hopefully we are surrounded by our people.
I'm
Because I
done
mean,
with New
hey,
York, Cindy. Like I want to get out of New York so bad. Like
I know
I want to cry.
you're
Like
right.
I can't ride a bike. I can't go play basketball. It smells like piss everywhere.
I know
I
it's
am
it,
I am a New Yorker. I've been here 20 years. I love
yeah.
it,
You were
but
in the heart of it, though.
I need to get out
You
for a
are
little
like,
while.
you are in the serious, like high rise, busy
Yeah,
ass shuffle of New York, you know?
it's exhausting. It's
Right. It's not
exhausting.
even like you're like, oh, I'm gonna go up to Yonkers and, go to my
No,
house and get a little break. No, you
no,
are like, you are
no.
surrounded.
And I'm coming to Rochester too for a few days. I don't know when, but I'm letting you know. I'm inviting myself
Yeah, no, no, no.
so I can
Yeah,
get the
so
hell out of here.
we will talk about that soon. I do have some pride shows coming up, and it's just a matter of, you choosing which one you want to be on, and no big deal. There's always, but I think maybe Pride will be a good time for you to come in July.
Oh hell yeah, I'm there.
Yeah. So I'm finally starting to produce, right? I have been doing comedy 5 years. Just my anniversary just passed for comedy in
I
May.
know we have the same anniversary, May 1st.
Yeah, May, right?
Yeah, that's crazy. So
So,
wait, you haven't produced yet. I haven't produced. I've only been doing it over a year, but you've been doing it
mhm.
5 years and
Yeah,
you
I've
you
not
don't
produced.
produce.
I don't produce because
So,
when I do, it's because I got tagged, like the Human Rights Campaign. I
well,
produce
that's different.
their
Yeah, that's different.
fundraisers, but
Yeah,
those are so exhausting. That counts as me producing 10 shows.
I
Okay.
believe it. That's
It's a
huge.
huge show, over 300 people. It's
Hmm.
enormous. It sells out. You know what I mean? It's like that enough for me is to go bonkers. But I finally decided I am going to start producing because it's not just comedy. It's something that I want to do. So what I'm doing is it's going to be comedy, but
Okay,
every comic has to use the projector
I love that.
as part of your show, your skit.
Like a
Okay. Yeah.
PowerPoint
PowerPoint, whatever, right?
or
So
pictures or like
yeah, so
whatever visual.
I'm gonna name it. I want to name it Projected, right?
Ha!
Projected comedy show or
It's a great name.
projecting. I haven't decided, but one of those words, right? And I've
Projecting. I
already
like
booked the
projecting.
place,
Yeah.
and we're doing our first one. July 29th will be my first projected show, and
Nice.
it's in a pretty decent venue. I'm gonna, make the ticket link. I got to make a ticket link, and yeah, so this is it, man. I got the projector. I already know what I'm doing, and I've got the first three comics with me that are on there, are all comics that are like, I've got something I can
That's
do with the
awesome.
projector. So yeah,
Oh, I'm
so
happy for you. I'm really,
yes,
really
so
happy. Are you
I
going to do
think
it monthly or weekly
yeah, I'm gonna
or
try to do it monthly, but if
hell
it
yeah,
really,
monthly?
really works out, I mean, I'm gonna bring it to Brooklyn, man. Me and you are gonna start doing the
Oh,
Degenerate Boomer
1000%.
Projected
You're
because
projecting.
we already have a show in mind that we are going to do live in August.
Yep,
We
yep.
are
I
using the
already, yep.
projector
Exactly.
for
And
our
everyone
show.
that I tell the idea about, like I was
Mhm.
telling this one girl the idea about it because she's this Asian girl,
Right.
and it was the very big Asian comedy festival that just had passed in New York City. It blew up.
Okay.
I mean, it's at all these different like comedy venues.
Yeah.
So anyway, I was talking to this girl about it and gave totally idea about. I'm not going to say what we're
Yeah. We
doing
don't want
yet,
to give
but
away what we're doing.
she thought it was amazing. She was like, no one has ever thought of that. And I
Yeah.
was like, I know. I was like, I know. Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
It's
So
gonna
the
be
nice
fun.
thing about it is, we're going to be able to do it. We're going to be able to have a lot of comics on because it's going to be short and sweet with each comic, but so funny. You know what I
Right.
mean? Our idea.
Right. Like a
So yeah,
zinger and a clip, a zinger and a
yeah,
clip. Yeah.
yeah. So it's going
Yeah.
to be a lot of fun, and again, we are using the projector for that show. So I guess we could all tie that in with like the projected show too. You know what I mean?
Oh, hell yeah. No,
But
for
I would
sure. We'll
love
bring it
to.
down.
Yeah. So I mean, if I can get this to work, I'll bring it to Brooklyn, man. I'll come down every couple months and we'll do a show with the projector.
100%. I have a friend who she is a stripper, but she also is doing burlesque dancing, and she asked me if I ever thought about doing a comedy show where she would dance like a few seconds in between sets.
Yes.
What do you think?
Absolutely. So sorry.
No, do
So
your
here's
thing.
the thing.
Because we could have
I
her dance for like
Oh my
two,
God,
three
I
minutes,
have
like one
hosted
song.
so many burlesque shows. Not
So
I've
you know
been
how to do
in
it.
tons of burlesque and comedy shows.
Okay,
It's a
perfect.
thing.
I know that's why she asked me, and she was like, "Can I do it?" And I said, "Let me talk to Cindy when we have the show in
Absolutely.
August. We'll throw you on for like maybe
Yeah.
like two songs, like
No,
one
no,
in the
no.
beginning and one in the end or
I
something."
think in August we'll have her be part of it and do what we're doing and have her
Yeah.
do
Okay.
that and dance.
That okay, we could do that.
You know what I'm
She's awesome.
saying?
Yeah.
All right.
And she's
So,
really hot too. So
yeah, that's I want to see. I want to see the flapping titties. Hey, don't
yeah.
you kidding me?
But
Put
they
them
do the
tassels
tassels.
on
Yeah,
there.
yeah, we just did it at the same time. The tassels and they move
Yeah.
them. Like,
Could you imagine though if I did that, them tassels would be hanging to my knees. I'd be swinging my titties, would be knocking out eyes. Them
yeah, it's like you
tassels. It'd
sweeping
be
the
like
floor with them.
windmills. It'd be
Yeah.
like windmills.
Yeah. Throw them over your shoulder, baby.
Throw them over my shoulder. I'm like, damn. Yeah, no, it's can you yeah. I did though with one of my very first shows when I first started. I did comedy at a burlesque show.
That's
I
awesome.
remember like never had really been to a burlesque show, and I was sitting there and I'm like, and it's all the kind of women I like. I like a thick girl.
Yeah, me too.
There's no skinny. Is this
No, I don't
skinny?
like skinny. No.
Burlesque.
I don't discriminate. I
No,
don't
no,
discriminate.
I
But
do.
I prefer a little thick and for the bacon,
Because
you know?
I mean, but I think, but isn't burlesque? Aren't they usually like more like old
Burlesque.
burlesque? Yeah, aren't they?
It's like pinup
thicker?
girls
Because,
almost.
yes,
Yeah.
and they were thicker.
They were thicker back in the day, like pinup girls, like Marilyn
Yes.
Monroe, Betty Page.
Yes.
They were at least a size 8 and up.
Yeah.
You know, they had curves.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want that heroin chic.
No, I don't want no Calvin Klein underwear model.
No.
You know, I'm good.
No, I'm not. You know what I mean?
No,
it's just what we prefer.
No, I'll break a bitch. I will break. I might even kill her if I'm on top by accident because I'm a thick bitch too, you know? Not even, you know what I mean? Be like, you good? Like, she ain't breathing, Sheri. Dude, size D titties smothered her.
I know I would bury that bitch like a big old marshmallow.
Like Ghostbusters, Stay Puft Man. Oh,
yeah, no,
shit,
I'm
man.
down. Anything with the bring it.
Yeah, we'll have fun with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited for your show. I'm excited for Pensacola. I'm excited for our show in August. I'm excited for June when you come down for Pride and for
Black Women's Comedy Festival.
We gotta link up and figure out what day we gotta do because I have some shows. But I definitely want to volunteer one day and go to one day of shows. So
yeah, but
we'll
I mean, I'll be coming to all your shows while I'm there because I think I've only got like 2 or 3. That's it so far.
I think I don't have many right now, but they usually fill up as the month goes. But right now I have like 3 or 4, so it's not like that many. And we're gonna be on Drew's show for Pride. I know that together. So,
yeah. So let me see what else has gone. Oh, I got my face. Oh my God. So I've had my V-beam, the laser beam, twice now since I like talked to you.
What's the V-beam?
So what it is just like it's like a little thing that goes and it's like a rubber band snapping and they zap your face.
Yeah, I was gonna say your face looks good.
Well, I'm still swollen right here because
it looks like very like you look healthy. You look like you have a glow to you.
Yeah. So what they're doing is it's getting rid of all that rosacea on my face.
Oh, okay.
Right. So
it's very clear right now. It looks very clear.
So right, but I'm still like I'm as I'm looking at myself, I can see I'm still puffy and my neck. She did a lot, but like I don't know. Hopefully, it takes a couple.
You look good.
Weeks. Yeah, so hopefully I can get rid of that because I'm like I can't stand when I turn beet red. I look like I'm on fire, and I'm hopefully
me too.
Get rid of that.
Me too. Like
well, you're still young, but when you get older,
I'm in like pre-menopause almost. You know, I'm 41, so I'm almost there.
It was cheap. It was like $50.
Okay.
So it's cheap. Yeah. So So I've been getting those done on my face. So I'm, I guess it's kind of like a cosmetic thing. I don't know.
You look good. I was gonna say something about your skin, how it looks.
Yeah, but I didn't
glowing like
I didn't get no Botox though.
You don't really need it yet.
I know because I'm still like the fat don't crack. Oh,
the fat don't crack.
I know what we're gonna talk about. Oh my gosh. Okay, so listen to what else is going on.
I love that.
In my life. Okay.
What happened?
So now I go to the doctor and I'm like, I want some of that Ozempic that all them skinny.
Yeah.
Right?
The diabetic medication.
I want the drug that makes, because I'm doing anything I can. Weight loss surgery. It doesn't matter, honey. That fat is sticking with me. Apparently my eating disorder is so fucking powerful that nothing can stop it.
You've lost a lot of weight.
Well, I lost 100, but I got to lose more.
Come on, girl. Don't say it
Oh,
like that. 100 is a
well,
lot.
yeah.
That's a person. You lost the whole person.
Yeah.
You know?
So right. So the PA, she's like, oh no, yeah, you can have the Ozempic, whatever, it's for diabetes. So, and I got the diabetes, right? So
You got the
I
sugar.
take it. Oh my God, I was ravenous. I was so hungry. I'm like, are you fucking kidding? Like, this drug is not working for me.
Oh my
It had the
God.
opposite effect.
It
And
made
I'm
you
like,
hungry?
and yeah, and my sugar was all over the place. I'm like, oh no. I was waking up in the middle of the night with my sugar down to 50. Like I was shaking. I couldn't even.
No, that's like
So I'm like,
death.
no way. So I stopped taking it, right? And I Google it. And apparently, if you have the diabetes, it doesn't
Okay.
work as well as it works for people that don't.
Get
But
the
I
fuck
have
out of
friends that have
here.
lost a ton of weight taking it.
I
It takes
heard that.
your hunger away.
I've heard that. I've heard that. But I
Like,
also
run
heard you
away.
can never stop taking it. It's like if you stop taking it, your whole body chemistry changes. Is that true? Like
I
you
don't
have to
know.
be on it. You have to be on it forever. That's what I
Well, I
heard.
mean, I would probably be on it forever because I have diabetes.
Yeah,
Now, I
that's true.
talked to a lot of people that said they got their A1C down really low, but I don't know, man. I mean, maybe I did. I only did it for 4 weeks, and people are like, you got to stick with it longer. I'm like, I can't because my sugar was dropping right before I was going on stage. And now I'm freaking out even more.
Your
You know
fucking
what I
ass is
mean?
gonna
Because
pass
I mean,
out.
it happens like this.
Oh no.
I'm like, I can't
No.
do it. I can't. So I don't know. Maybe I'll try again, like after all these big shows are done, because I've been doing like runs, like Tammy Pascatelli, 5 shows in a row. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
once,
you're doing
maybe,
bon names.
well, but
And
when
and
it's
you're
more
and you're on the
sporadic,
road.
right? Maybe when
Yeah.
it's, but I'll try again. But I could not. I mean, I have power bars in my purse. I'm eating those, trying to keep
I know you
sugar
do,
back.
yeah.
I'm like, I'm just gaining weight. I don't know.
No. Yeah, that's fucked up that
So,
the
I
drug that's
mean,
supposed to make you skinny makes
makes me
you fat.
fat. Like I can't even like nothing. I take Adderall. Shit puts me to sleep.
Yeah, no. I
What
give
the
my
hell?
Adderall away because it don't work on me. Like I'll use it sometimes, but usually I
Like,
give it away or I sell it because it don't work on me either.
what does it knock you out?
It doesn't do anything for me.
Well, the
It
thing is, like, we have really bad. Our ADD is bad, and
very
the
bad.
thing is,
Yeah.
Adderall is supposed to calm us because it's like we have an adverse effect. So a stimulant
Correct.
is supposed to make us calmer, and it
Correct.
clearly does that for me because I
Right.
am like,
Yeah, it puts me in like a zombie state
yes.
almost. Yeah.
And I know
Hmm.
so many people that take Adderall and they're like, I have so much energy when I take it. I'm like,
Oh yeah,
I
their
am going
jaw
to
be going
coma.
and their jawline be fucking cracking. Yeah, like they're on coke, man.
It's
Right. A
right. If
little
I took an
zooted.
Adderall and I cleaned the whole fucking house, that yeah, it's for me.
Yeah, a Coca-Cola gets me more zooted than an Adderall.
Yeah. See, and look at me with
Exactly.
my humongous coffees,
The
right? But it keeps me
Dunkins.
chill.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with us, but yeah. So you're working a lot.
Yeah, just working and doing comedy.
Mhm.
I hung out with my friends the other night. We went out to dinner and then we went to a bar after. And they're just like, Sheri, I feel like every time I see you, we're just at one of your shows. Like we don't get
Yeah.
to like,
Yeah.
we don't see you anymore socially. We only see
Mhm.
you at one of your shows, and then we talk to you after your show for a little bit, and then we got to go. So I don't know. They're starting to get like, like, well, I got to make fans and not friends that are fans, So my friends don't get annoyed that they're always at my shows. But shout out to you guys. I love you. I know you're listening to this. I appreciate you. I will try to make more time for you other
But
than
let me
comedy.
tell you, let me explain. So now I a headliner that I opened for, we were talking about comedy, and she said to me, um, I'm like, man, like this is so hard, and she was saying, I gave up my whole life,
Yeah.
20 years.
Yep.
She said, I'm going to tell you, you will not see your friends.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
You are not going to talk to your friends.
Mm-hmm.
She said, there's no time for that.
Mm-hmm.
She said, your life is now. This is what it is.
That's right. Yeah.
And when she wasn't saying it negative, she was kind of like reaffirming, like this is what it's like when you go into any entertainment and you're on that grind. it's
Mhm.
it's just consuming, and that's just my friends are my comedian friends because it's like the people I work with.
They get it,
I
and they get
mean,
it.
and
Yeah,
they get it, and
exactly.
we're together more and whatever.
Right.
But she told me, she said, "You're lucky you started late because your
Yeah,
kids are already raised."
that's
Because
true.
you know what I'm saying? She's
That's
like,
true. I
you know,
couldn't imagine you doing this and taking care of your
you
kids too.
can't. You can't.
Because you're a really good mom. Like
Right. But
you
you
take
know what I mean?
them,
It's
you
just, yeah,
drive them places, you took
you
care of
can't. You
them.
just can't unless you've got a spouse who's home all the time. You know what I mean?
That's
That can
true.
take care of the
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's one of those all or nothing situations. And
No,
she
it's true.
and
It's
she
true.
kind of reaffirmed everything to me, basically like, no, this is what it's like.
No, that's what I've been told too. I was watching that new Pete Davidson show. It's called Bupkis on
I
Peacock.
haven't watched it yet.
I watch it. I watched. I'm gonna watch it again because I feel like I was in and out of
Is
smoking
it a
weed. I was a little
sitcom or a
high.
movie?
It's a show. It's a series. And
Oh,
it's 8 episodes in so far, and it's really good. It's like it shows behind the scenes and how much of a fucking crazy person he gets on drugs, and it shows him trying to get off drugs, and I was really whatever. So John Mulaney appears in it as himself, and he was like Pete, and just reaffirms it as well. He said, being a comedian, you have to be within 30 seconds notice to drop everything you're doing to do a gig, to go on the road. Maybe you need a guest spot. Someone dropped out of a spot. They need you here. They need you there. You always are at 30, a drop of a dime in 30 seconds to a minute where you have to be able to drop everything.
mm-hmm.
And if the people in your life don't understand that, you will lose them. And I was like, oh shit, I'm only a year into this. I'm like, fuck it, bring it. Let's go. I'd rather.
Did you see Mulaney's new special?
I saw some of it. I didn't know he was that bad into drugs.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, the part where he
I didn't
talked
know he was
about
that bad into
what do you
drugs,
say? He
man.
told his lawyer or whatever, don't let me have any cash.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
he only
yeah.
had a charge. He's like, I can't have access to cash because of my drug problem. And he's like, I
Right.
never said that. Now. So then he goes into the store, he charges that like outrageously expensive Rolex, and then goes next door to the porn shop and
Right.
want to give him like like 2,000 for like this $30,000 watch.
Yes.
And then the porn guy's like, listen, I'd do this all day. People
Right.
charging the Rolex
Right.
and coming
Right.
next door to sell
Right.
it for cash.
It's like about 30 grand Rolex. I need cash. Like 2 fucking grand for it. Go get some
Right.
fucking
But
drugs.
I mean, I was laughing so hard. I was like, you picked the wrong store to buy the Rolex because that pawn shop is right next door for a reason. Right?
Exactly. He opened up shop.
He opened up shop right next to it because he knows. I mean, even like an average person, that
It's
has a card with
true.
a high limit will go
Yep.
charge to get
Yep. Absolutely. Drugs are a beast, man.
man. But yeah, so actually the special was
I'm gonna finish watching it. I'm gonna finish
yeah.
watching it.
It
I
was
love
it
him.
was
I think he's great.
yeah, but it was
Yeah.
very funny. A few of the things he said are going to be so relatable to you. I'm telling you.
Oh, I believe it. I believe it. I'm an ex-drug
Yeah.
addict and
I know, right?
new comedian and
Yup,
yeah.
comedian,
So,
everything. Yup, like it's gonna be like you're gonna be like, oh yeah, like
yep.
because here I'm laughing. I'm like, oh, he goes, and then I'm thinking, oh my god, you're right. Like the fucking pawn shop is right next door to where the Rolex are. So
Right,
of course,
right.
there's people that need cash. Even gambling, anything, right? They would rung up their charges, I guess, just to get that cash.
Yeah.
I'm like, what a place to set up shop.
I would definitely, yeah. Rolex.
I know.
It's
I've been in
basically-
pawn shops today, like 3 of them, because I'm looking for a dash cam for my car,
Yeah, taxi
And
cab confessions.
I know I'm gonna do, but I mean, a lot of people like, oh, you should be doing TikTok. There's Uber TikTok. A lot of my passengers are like, we always are on Uber TikTok, So
Okay.
look,
So if they give consent, do it.
yeah, but all there is
Yeah.
on Uber TikTok is the negative, just like people attacking the driver, fighting the driver.
No, you can make yours funny and you can make yours inspirational. Yeah, that's what I just said. You should do that. You should make it inspirational and a little funny,
Exactly.
Yeah,
Right.
I think it would be a good change, a little dent in the content,
Right.
'cause-
All right, man. We gonna be together next week.
Going to Florida. I'm so
Hell
excited.
yeah.
Going to Florida.
All right, everybody, tune in.
All right, we love you guys. Degenerate Boomer over
We're
and
here.
out.
We're queer. Happy Pride coming up for everyone.
Yes, baby.